Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Well, this is where we left off yesterday with this page, and now I'm going to finish up what I said I was going to do. And this was the idea that I had. I took some of those sticks that I was working with the other day and just sewed them in a grid pattern onto this old book page. This is a very, very delicate book page. It is soft and very easily cracked, so it's sort of barely hanging together there after I've sewn it. So I'm going to use one of these jelly prints because, they're laying around, and I thought the colours were quite good with this actual picture. En masse, maybe not quite so much, but you'll see what I'm going to do in just a few moments. We'll obscure quite a bit of it and then allow little pops of it to show through. So I quite like the effect, and that's what I was going for. So it all worked out in the end. So I am going to cut a piece of this to become a pocket, and then I'm going to use a piece of that book page I have just sewn those sticks over. Just use the zigzag up and down those sticks in case you're wondering. I'm going to stick a piece of that over the top, and just to let a little bit more of that jelly print show through, I'm going to poke out some little holes in it, so you'll see as we go along. But in the end of the day, I'm really pleased with the effect. Don't know what you think of it. Let me know in the comments if you feel like letting me know. Right, I am going to use some glue stick on this to hold it down. Then I decide I'm going to use some of my acetone base glue as well. It's really fragile. I don't want it falling apart once it's on there, so I'm going to give it its best chance by running the glue up and down sort of all the sticks that I can secure down, so that the very, very delicate paper isn't sort of damaged. Just sitting there, because it's very soft. Anyway, I'm going to do that, stick it to the front of this jelly print, and then make a pocket out of the jelly print and pop it on the page, and I'm super pleased with it. So something a bit different, bit more texture in my journal. Right, and as you can probably tell, I'm going to make writing space on these two pages. I quite like the images on here, the larger ones anyway, so I'm going to keep those. Just sitting there in the middle of the page, you can just write around them. Another decorative element. Okay, here I've got a waterfall envelope stack, and I am just going to pop a jelly print down and put this envelope on the front of the jelly print as a pocket quite high up on the page, so that when you unfold the envelope, it sort of, doesn't hang too far at the bottom of the journal. Not that it makes any difference if it did, but it just makes it easier to work on if you happen to be sitting at a desk or something. It's not sort of hanging off in front of you and getting crushed. So, yeah. Anyway, just another decorative element and a pocket. Here's something interesting that I have, and I don't think I've ever used it before. These are old photo frames out of an old photograph album. They've all been obviously taken out of the album, but then they've been trimmed around, I guess like fussy cut around. So I have a pile of those, and I thought, well, they kind of suit the theme, if there's a theme to this book. It's a sort of an error thing. I don't know. Anyway, I like them in this book, so that's what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is take one of the photographs that I printed onto book pages, and I am going to put it behind this frame by sticking it to the page. Now I'm going to leave the side of the frame open, so if you would like to slide a photograph or some sort of ephemera underneath into the photo aperture, you are able to. But if you don't want to, there's a beautiful lady already in there. So I'm just making some small marks here so that I can put this picture back once I've glued the back of it. I just want to be able to see the lady through the frame, and these marks will be covered by the frame in the end, so they really don't matter. Just gives me a guide as to where to put her so that she's properly visible. Right, she's stuck down, and this is how you can pop a picture of your own inside. So yeah, very simple and very effective. And well, I use up one of those frames, and I have probably a dozen of them, so I'm glad to see one go. Okay, these are little basically square pockets made out of book pages. I want to put a thumb notch in them, and of course my punch is not great, so I'm just going to do the few more layers of paper trick just so that I can get it punched out nicely, and it works out, so happy with that. So I am going to pop these 3 pockets on the back of this page, and yeah, I would also like to sort of obscure some of the text and pictures behind it. It's all about plant diseases, and not something I'm really excited about having in my journal, so I'm just going to cover those up a bit and then stick our pockets down. Okay, and that's another page done. We have created quite a few pages over the last couple of days. So now I think we will spend some time putting them into the signatures that we have. I think I have 6 signatures here, so we'll put a couple of pages into each signature and see where we're getting to. Yeah, because I have been building these signatures previously, only a few pages, but yeah, there has been some work done on them. I have to be careful I don't get carried away and end up with a book the size of my desk. Yes, so yeah, I think it's a good idea to pop these into signatures and just have a gander of where we're at and decide how much more we want to put in, because, well, I've got a pile of stuff here, but whether or not it's advisable to put it in the same journal is, yeah, up for debate. So let's have a look. Okay, that's where we're up to. So yes, she is bulking up quite a bit already. So we will have to keep an eye on that. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.